Thank you. Thank you.
No
Exactly.
idea what you just
All of Latin America knows about that.
You're right, I am handsome.
All of Latin America.
What was I going to tell you?
Mike says, "What's
Something
up?"
about comics.
Yes.
Oh,
The
and
Far
about
Side. Remember when those came
Oh,
out?
I love The Far Side.
Oh, every week.
What?
Oh, my dad laughs.
So
all the time.
my wife went to school with
Gary
Dave
Larson?
Pilkey,
Oh, okay.
Captain Underpants.
Oh,
Yes.
I
Right?
love that guy. Professor Poopy Pants is my favorite.
So in school, they went to like kind of this fundamentalist Christian school, and they would punish Dave for his comic strips. And lo and behold, he turns out to be probably a billionaire.
He's got the last laugh.
He got the last laugh. Yes, he did.
Captain Underpants is so funny.
It is very funny.
My kids get so mad at me because my little boys, I don't know what it is, maybe your kids are like this. As soon as we're home, down to the undies. It's just underwear all day long, if that's what they could do. So I'll see them and go, "It's Captain Underpants." They're like, "Dad, stop it." I'm
Aw,
like,
that's
well, you're walking
cute.
around in your underwear. So,
We used to let our youngest, Josh, we had a big backyard. It was all fenced in. He'd just peel off his diaper and run around. We're like,
all right.
what am I going to do?
Yeah, it's
And I had Jason to put on a diaper so he could rip it off again. No.
yeah.
He's just naked and free.
That's how God made us, you know.
Fortunately, we have clothes now.
Yeah, we're not going to change that strategy.
Most people look better dressed.
By the way, Scranton Road Promotional Marketing, thanks to them for sponsoring our overtime
Yeah, right.
every day.
He's
and
always
for all
late.
the swag. You can have stuff like this for your company. This could say Edgewater Investment Group, maybe, because that's what Dave Szafranski works for. Maybe he'll get that embroidered on the outside of his three-piece suit. Or Brian Anginelli could have put on the back of his three-piece suit back here. Anyway, go to ScrantonRoadMinistries.org or ScrantonRoadPromo.org for more information and to get the swag you need and the products for your company. Dave will answer your financial questions today. Perhaps we'll have Janelle almost tell us another story that probably isn't appropriate.
I know. Rachel.
Almost.
What's up, Rachel? Eva, Carrie's here. They're saying good morning. And we see you YouTube, so say hello. So you guys got anything to say?
Janelle tells us a story about her childhood almost every day. She almost tells it on Monday. She almost tells it on
Almost.
Tuesday. She almost tells it on Wednesday.
The only thing I know about her childhood was I was a good girl.
I was.
Good.
I was.
Except for these stories that she won't share.
Oh. That was something I watched that wasn't appropriate. And so I learned about the
yeah.
Slinky song. So I was like, oh, cool.
What about
The
do
Slinky
they
song is
play?
cool.
Do they play Twister in Dominican?
We play Twister here. Yeah, that's not in DR.
At
In
middle school
DR,
parties.
Marriage
no,
retreats.
I played it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yes. So people want to see you dance. So let's put some merengue. Hold on.
Who says they want to see?
Who are these people?
Who are these
And
people?
where's the proof? I feel like the people is you.
Seriously,
Because
that
I
is
don't need
so
this.
boring.
Earlier, you said you were an enigma wrapped in a riddle, and I thought, I'm a pierogi wrapped in a sausage.
Oh, hey, Adrian. What's
There
up?
could be worse things.
Oh, Reese is here. Says good morning. I wonder if Marcy's here on YouTube. And what was a wholesome something on YouTube? I know what I'm talking about. Okay.
We're just here.
You got your own
Oh
little.
my goodness! Wow.
Yeah.
It's
So
our
the
circus.
conference
We're
is
just the
in
monkeys.
2 days. You guys got your lesson for women?
Oh yeah,
yeah, of
the
course
conference.
we do.
Yeah. Uh huh.
You got
we
it?
do.
Okay.
Yes.
So
We've got this cool software where we're going to hack into the Renew webinar and make it look like it really is. Janelle's sick today. Yeah, she's sick.
You're
Sit
not
down,
feeling
ladies.
well. She had a bad pastelillo.
We got a couple of pieces of advice for you, ladies.
Oh, that reminds me of your son. He is all about
He
Latin
cooks.
food.
He made this hot sauce.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you,
Who
from
did
Peppers
this?
from My Garden, my
His son?
son Josh. He loves
He's
to
tight.
cook.
He cooks better than you do.
He makes.
I believe it. I mean,
He makes creme brulee,
Wow.
and it is delicious.
huh?
So
Oui.
we.
Does he live with you now?
Well, he's going to come.
Nothing like a Polish kid making some French food. It's my favorite.
I bet you love it. Do you make him cook for you?
I do not. I don't have to. He just keeps cooking for
Oh,
us.
that
He's
is
like,
cool.
"Hey, I'm doing fried ice cream tonight." I'm like, "Okay."
So far, my
Wow.
kids eat my food.
Yeah.
That's it. No
He
cooking.
loves to cook, so he's making He made ginger beer, the pop ginger beer, like it's root beer with ginger. Then he did the deep fried ice cream. He does creme brulee. He did a hot sauce that at first just kind of like almost blew the top off of my head. So then he put a little tomato in it and chilled it. But he's a great cook. He just made pastelitos.
I've always felt lied to about fried ice cream.
Have you?
No one's frying it. Like, there's no one in the back taking a scoop of ice cream, putting it in a fryer.
So what
No,
is
they
that
do.
about? What is it?
No, they put honey on it and they pretend like it's fried.
No.
Yeah.
The way we do it. So I met my wife when I was working at Chi-Chi's.
You'd melt it, by the way. Ooh, celebration of food. Chi-Chi's.
Yeah,
I love
Chi-Chi's.
Chi-Chi's.
I love Chi-Chi's too. I met my wife there. I loved it so much. I thought, I love this place so much, I must marry someone from there.
Celebration. Their sweet corn cake thing they made. Oh, we found
So
a recipe
anyway,
for that.
Brian,
Good.
Yes,
the
thank
point
you.
of the story
Hello,
is
thank you.
they take ice cream and they ball it up, and then they crunch up like corn flakes and some
Yeah,
cinnamon,
some honey.
and they roll it in there, and then they freeze it again, okay? And then they take tongs and they dip it in the deep fryer for like 2 seconds and bring it out.
That doesn't count as frying.
Well, it is fried, okay?
I
Either
feel
it
like
is
there's
or it
a
isn't.
lot of lying going on with that fried ice
There's
cream.
not. Well, you can't just hold it in the deep fryer. It's hot. It's going to melt the ice cream.
And see, people know this, which is why I feel like I'm lied to. Like, if you really fried my ice cream, I would have milk.
You know, if you really lied to Brian, I don't think he'd ever get over it. These are,
Yeah, he wouldn't. It's really.
Well, it's
What's
everything
up,
else for
Marcy?
that.
I see you. And Adrienne Mary says, good morning. I love your hearts. Mike says, hula hoop and that ring you put around your ankle and spin and jump over it. Girls things.
Oh yeah,
You get
the skip it. I think it was.
Oh, that was fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Where you, I don't even know how you like.
Oh.
it's not like that.
No.
It's more like that.
Do you remember that thing where you would stand on it and squeeze it, and it was like on an inflated ball? You
Yeah.
had to balance.
Yeah, that's a good core exercise. They have
I
those
mean,
in a lot of gyms.
clearly I used it a lot.
Of course.
Strong core.
We're here to
Pump
you up.
What's
she
up,
doesn't know about
Sarah?
that.
Sarah says, is asking about the webinar. It's going to be closer to an hour and a half, not 2 hours, unless.
Of Brian and Dave
Exactly.
talking about ways to effectively build up your husband.
Exactly. That's
And
all
we're
we're
also
going to
going
talk
to
about.
do like an on-site, like remote section of it, where we'll be live in my kitchen. I'll open the dishwasher, and we'll show you how to actually do this. Because you didn't even think about
You're
it when
gonna
you open that
laugh,
thing
babe. That's messed up.
So,
up. I spent half my life rearranging the dishwasher.
yes, I actually accused my entire family of conspiring against me and doing this on purpose. No one could be this wrong for so long. It's just
Dude,
impossible.
why does it matter? Like, Len,
That's
my
the
gosh.
attitude problem.
Oh my
why does it
God.
matter?
That's the
Are you
attitude we
getting
deal
a
with.
clean dish? Are you getting a clean dish? You guys are both
Have fun.
leaving.
We're done.
Wow, you see what I got to deal with? That's why women, we need our day all by ourselves.
Okay, we feel bad.
All right.
Good.
We made our point. We
Did
made
you
our
get my point though? Like,
What?
No,
I didn't
there
even
is
listen to your
no point. There's no point.
wow,
The
because
point
Len's
is-
like this. He's like, that is not how you fold. I'm like, dude, you got clean clothes. And so now he.
So let me ask you, if you had 10 dishes for your dishwasher, it's not many, but let's just say it's 10. You could fit 10 or 5. Which would be better?
Yeah. Right. 10.
With 10. When people do it wrong, you get 5 in there, and it makes
But
me
can I
angry.
say something though? My kids wash my dishes. They don't, I'm sure, put them in an effective way. As long as I'm not washing them and I get clean dishes at the end.
That's
if you
different.
want to do 3 loads, do 3 loads. I don't care. I'm not going in the
So
kitchen.
who's paying for the dishwasher pots?
No,
then?
whatever.
And the water
It's
bill?
reused. The water's reused.
The
over and over.
electricity?
No, dude.
So,
Do you agree? Like, I'm just saying.
no,
get
I
it
think you're
done.
totally wrong. You're totally wrong. On this, we will find no common ground.
Wow.
So when you think about, I envision like right next to where they're designing rockets and all the computers that go into the space shuttle things and everything is the dishwasher department, where they're like, hey Hans, at Bosch, we're going to go and we're going to design dishwashers now. We're going to take a break from the rockets.
Yeah.
Because that's easy. We need some hard work to do. And they design these things, the trays, if you break your dishwasher rack, that thing is like $300 because it's
Ooh.
designed specifically for that dishwasher
Wow.
and the way the water comes
By an
out.
engineer. By the way, she's an engineer.
Yeah.
And she still doesn't care.
It's just, there is some type of XY chromosome thing going on here that does not relate to dishwashers, and I can't quite
my
get
goodness. But Carrie says, Brian, thanks for the awesome snake stories today.
You
I
heard
almost
I did.
switched to Team Brian for a hot minute.
I still don't know how that lady ended up with a 4-foot snake in her throat and didn't know it was there.
I am envious of her ability to sleep through trauma.
Yeah.
I need that.
Can you imagine where a 4-foot snake is crawling into your throat and you are totally unaware?
She's probably just snoring away.
She sleeps well. Yeah.
Sleeps well. Mike says, Janelle is a smart woman. Woo!
Well,
Awesome.
I wouldn't dispute that, but she's wrong about the dishwasher. One time I was in the Army and the first sergeant made us guard our 50 caliber machine gun on top, and it was raining, so I threw a poncho over myself. I loved my troops sacrificially. I went out in the rain. Stopped raining.
Hopefully it wasn't a Monday.
They stopped
Because
raining.
rainy days and Mondays.
They opened the troop hatch. I'm sleeping up there, sitting up. In the middle of the night, I rolled right in. Bam! Right on the floor. Never woke up.
Really?
And they're like, hey, Sarge, you remember falling in the tank last night? I thought, I wondered how I got in here. Yeah, just fell right on on a bunch of stuff,
Wow.
too.
Oh, look, Mike Carswell jumped in. Let's see what he has to say, Janelle.
So Mike says, Dave, I'm with you. The dishwasher drives me crazy. Plates on the bottom, forks down. My wife doesn't care.
Like, we have
We
this
don't have
section for
time
bowls
for all
in
of
the
that.
center, in the top rack,
We don't got
where you
time
can
for that.
organize your bowls in an order.
Yeah, and they sit up there just perfectly.
Or you could just put stuff in there. Just
People with
put it in
those
there.
bright ideas, they need to take the dishes and wash it themselves.
You're an engineer.
So what? I need to keep my sanity going. Like,
But
no,
isn't
I don't
there
care
like a
about
literal
that.
side of you that corresponds with the engineering? So literal Janelle, engineering education, congruent, lined up,
No.
dishwasher, all engineered.
No, sorry.
Water jet over here, water
I don't, to be honest with you, I don't think like an engineer. Len thinks like an engineer.
So if
I really,
was,
that's why I did a double degree and that's why I'm in communications. I don't, in that sense, I don't think like an engineer.
so if I was sweeping the floor and I was, sweeping, or I was just going like this, which way is better?
That's
Is there a way
Yo,
we should
dude,
do it?
we don't got time for that.
Is there a way to do it? you
If
think?
in the end I get clean dishes, that's
See,
all
that-
I
when make
care
a good
about.
point, she ignores it.
Yeah.
You can't just go like this because you're going to throw the dust all over
It's
the
gonna be
place.
everywhere.
We don't
I
got.
have
I
accomplished
don't got
nothing.
time.
There's
for
a
that.
way to be orderly as you move the dust and the
Oh.
dirt into a section.
So then, are we agreeing that those are the people that need to do the dishes? People like y'all.
Well, we're gonna do the dishes because we have no choice.
Perfect.
We
As
cannot
long-
allow it to
Awesome.
stand like this.
As long as we agree to that. Mary says, I say, Brian, come and do your dishes. That's right. Thank you. Carrie says, yes. Why can't people understand
That
this?
is never going to happen.
No.
Eva, thank you, Eva. She says, dishwashers conserve water. Thank you. Hey,
I don't know what
my
that means.
kids wash my dishes, and it's
Eva,
crazy
you
up in
are
there.
just as wrong as she
I don't
is.
care. So
How would that give you an excuse to poorly organize something?
What I want to know is, Eva, do the orderly at the hospital know that you have got your phone back?
Oh. Marcy
Eva?
says,
How did you get
Wow.
out of the street?
Marcy says, amen, Janelle. If it's done by someone else, I'm all for it. That's what I'm saying.
If it's done
Thank
right.
you.
by
That's
someone
why I
else.
should be put in charge, because I would put the right people in the right positions. That's what I'm
So
good
that
at.
you put Janelle in charge.
You good at
Janelle,
washing dishes?
what was it that you forgot yesterday? What'd you
That
forget?
the Lord made my brain in such a way that
See if she'll answer you.
I need an assistant. I forgot my computer, and we were like testing.
So this morning when I was out grabbing my cup of coffee,
I need an assistant. I don't care.
what did you forget in the kitchen at the station?
My keys.
And your ID to get in the station?
You got an assistant. You know what I'm talking about.
I got
you.
several assistants.
Thank you. That's what I need. I need several assistants.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I made? That reminds me. My favorite thing about my Apple phone is that Siri is British. I get to
It's
tell
not
a
an
British
Apple
person
phone.
what to.
It's
Yes,
an iPhone.
man.
iPhone.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
say iPhone.
You can change the accent,
I know. I thought they had Morgan Freeman. Like I thought y'all had
that's
that
in a
figured out.
specific app. I think it's that Waze or something, right? Or
It is
or-
Waze.
Oh.
Yeah. They have a boy band too. So I was out of town with my father-in-law, and I was using Waze.
Do they sing?
Oh yeah, like turn right. And my
Oh,
father-in-law
that is
finally
cool.
said, Dave, would you change it? I said, I'm sorry, Jim, I don't know how. And I just kept driving. It's like, traffic ahead.
I need this in my life.
Great, yeah.
Why am
that's
I not
tight.
doing this?
Just do boy band. Yeah.
On Waze.
Yes.
Wow.
So Eva said, wait, Mike says, do it right or do it over.
That's
Rachel
that's an
says,
army
I don't
thing.
got time for that. Rachel says, practical. Clean
Do it
dishes
right or
is
do
the goal.
push-ups.
Thank you, Rachel. We got to move on to other stuff. We busy. All I want is clean dishes. Eva
So
says,
when you guys do a bad job, we all should move on with our lives. But if we don't do something well, there needs to be a discussion.
I'm not like that.
We're having
I'm
a
not like that. I don't tell Len's like that. There's
Where's
a way
Len when
to
you need
do.
him?
Nope. Len's like that.
Len, we need you now.
I'm not big
Len,
about.
why don't you ever? Oh, I thought it didn't matter. What matters? We're busy. Do whatever you want.
Brian, you don't get tired of being difficult.
I actually quite enjoy it.
He
Isn't it a spiritual gift?
Wow.
I feel
it is.
Isaac,
somewhere.
For you
what's
it
up?
is.
Isaac.
Isaac's
Isaac
back.
says, it always makes me laugh at how sharp Dave dresses, almost like he's trying to impress Brian.
It takes more than that, Isaac.
What? Somebody else said they like the color.
Oh, yeah? Good.
Yeah, he is pretty pale.
No, the blue. Wow.
I am not pale right now.
Hey, a
you
Swede and a Polak. Come on.
come around in February. You're gonna be able to see right through me. I'm so pale. I mean, I'll be the whitest dude that you see all month of February for sure, unless you go to like Sweden, where the sun never shines.
No, it doesn't.
Carrie says she loves the overtime. Yeah, they're showing their dysfunction. Talking about who, dude. Like, can you imagine if I tried to police that?
What?
Picture. You finally get 6 kids to wash dishes because I've upgraded Raina and Nia. They got to help with the dishes, and I try to
That's
control
not an
how
upgrade
they
for
do it. Well, for me it is. I try to control how they do it. That's a whole lot of work I don't need. All I need is a clean kitchen.
Well, but here's the deal. I don't care
So
the
that's what
order in which you put things in there.
Oh,
I don't
how?
care how you pick them up to put them in, but it is designed for a specific purpose and how you organize it. So put them in there how they're supposed to be. So we
I'll
can
tell
be
you what I
efficient.
tell Len. I am 42 years old and I've lived this far doing it this way. And look at me. I'm here. Like, I'm awesome. I'm still
Well,
doing
that's
it.
why you got to change what you're doing.
Yo, like,
Nobody
so
could be this wrong for so long and not be affected by it.
wow.
Like,
guys.
it doesn't bother you if the section that's designed to get a lot of bowls in has like a pot on it.
There are things my kids do that does look super like lazy and sloppy with the dishwasher.
But it doesn't matter.
Like that would
You don't
matter.
care.
No.
No, it doesn't
the way,
matter.
No, the
Remember.
way you guys talk about it is crazy.
So it's her that determines what matters,
Yes.
not the
Obviously.
design of the device itself.
So I consider this
Wow.
to be part of broken window theory. So if the small things are rectified, the little broken window, the little things that don't work, the dishwasher loaded correctly, other things tend to happen correctly. So if you build those small disciplines, then you can build large disciplines. And the discipline of the dishwasher is fairly simple because everything is almost, it's like Garanimals for dishes. It's color coded. Here's where the bowls go. Here's where the cups go. So if you do
Alright.
that correctly,
Okay.
then other things in your
Awesome.
life will go
So
great.
then I got something for you.
So,
Since
but
you
hold
guys,
on. Though.
no,
Hold on. You said that there actually is a correct way to do it.
No, that's not what I said. Not a correct way. There's a way to do it where it's extremely sloppy. Right?
So
if
that
you
there's
got
an
one
incorrect way to
big
do
old
it.
pot at the top, it'll be like, really, dude?
So there's
like,
an incorrect way to do it,
right. There is like many incorrect ways to do it. Yes.
which implies that there is a correct
Not
way.
one correct way. That's what I'm saying. I don't like people that do that.
But, like,
Len does
when
that.
you
There
get
is a correct way to do it. And
But
I'm
when
like,
you
really?
get the instructions,
Who are you?
that thing is for the silverware.
The other
Could
thing.
we just have a detente? Could we just meet somewhere in the middle?
Thank you.
Could
At
you
least
work
he's
with
being.
us?
See, I'll work with that because you're not saying no. This is the way. You're compromising and saying, okay, there are
But
several.
the silverware container is where you put the silverware.
Yo, if I'm in a rush, I will straight up take a bunch of silver and put it on the side.
Oh my God.
Can
It
I
will
say?
get cleaned, you know.
Can I say something though? Since you guys care so much about detail, So I know you guys are the ones bringing the little flowers or setting up the reservation for the dates or listening when your wife's saying how you're missing detail on certain things, right? You guys are on that, right?
We don't miss detail.
Right?
I'm due detail. That's what they call
When
me.
it comes to Levon,
I'm
you're all about the detail, right?
Well, no, I'm a
Do
man.
you say
I
you
do,
look?
I do.
Oh, now we don't care about
because
detail.
women
Oh, no,
are
I do
focused on
tell
the
her
wrong
she looks
things.
pretty.
No. All the details that we talk about that men miss. Are you like on that? You
Like
like
what?
on point?
Give me an example.
Bringing little flowers every day, not missing birthdays and
every day,
anniversaries.
Every day.
No. I'm
Every
saying
day.
no. That's not what I
We
meant.
brought it
Okay,
every day,
listen.
you
Don't
lose track
lose
of
me.
it.
No. Not forgetting birthdays. Not forgetting
I don't forget birthdays and
anniversaries.
anniversaries.
Making reservations. Making sure you date. I see you're sad. What's wrong? Not missing stuff. Are you guys on detail when it comes to that?
I think so. I'm pretty verbal. So for me, it's easy. It's easy to notice those things. And I do buy my wife flowers. When I go to
Okay.
Costco, I bring flowers home for. She loves to have flowers on that kitchen island, so I bring some flowers home.
There's cheaper flowers at Aldi, you know.
I'm not an Aldi.
They
the
got
Aldi
some
by
real
me.
cheap flowers.
Do they?
So does your neighbor's rose garden, but that's all.
Costco does a pretty good job, and they last. And I do get her flowers for work.
What about you? How are you doing with detail when it comes to outside of the dishwasher and in your
I
relationship?
give myself a B minus. You know, it's pretty good.
And so compare
I
that
make on a
to
roll for that.
what do you give yourself with the dishwasher?
100%. A plus.
So what? Can you explain? Like,
Did
is
you
the
read Eddie's?
dishwasher
Go ahead.
more
Look
important?
what Eddie said.
Eddie says I have had 2 dishwashers broken by my daughter putting dishes and pots in the wrong
Yeah, because
place.
it probably breaks the wand off.
So what do you say to
the
that? What do you say to that? Go ahead.
I got 6 kids and they do the dishes and they haven't broken anything. And I'm not policing.
Dishwashers are a good dishwasher is expensive. I have a Bosch
Deborah,
dishwasher.
no, stop.
You can't even hear this dishwasher.
Stop. Nope, stop. We're not watching that.
Oh, there's a video on how to load a dishwasher.
Like, this is a legitimate. I try to get you to say you're wrong about stuff you're not wrong about a lot.
Here's-
But in this case, you are 100% wrong on this.
Here's what she's saying though. If we're going to kind of verbally assault our families on the dishwasher, okay? So if you looked at your love bank, a negative comment is a withdrawal from that. Okay? So for every one negative thing, you gotta add like 3 or 4 or 5 positive things into that bank, because negatives tend to last a lot longer than the positives do.
Yeah.
So if we're saying, if I come home and I say, Levon, you've screwed this up again, that's a negative. I've just made a withdrawal. If I come home and I just rearrange the dishes, which is what I do, is it a withdrawal? Probably not. I'm just being my OCD self. But that's okay. That's who I am. But we got to be careful how we address it with our spouse, because clearly they're smart. They made this choice.
I mean,
They made that choice.
yes.
They have a history of very good decisions. Who could argue?
And what I don't like is
can
they're
argue?
picking and choosing. People that are all worked up about the dishwasher is like, okay, dude, like, what about your closet? Or what about the stuff you leave around in the car? Like, it's
I've
like
actually-
Patricia says. I agree that there are better ways to load a dishwasher than random ways kids may load it. However, pick your battles. That's my point.
Yeah, pick
really,
that
like,
one.
that's a battle?
Pick that one.
She's
Now,
right.
I think
Thank
I've changed
you.
my mind.
Thank you.
I think I would like to go and load the dishwasher at her house. Her way.
Why?
I'll see how few things I can get in there and fill all this space. It'll take me seconds to load your dishwasher.
We have this one cutting board that is like 4 by 8. I'm like, who has a cutting board this big? Well, it doesn't fit in the dishwasher.
Oh, that's a
Where
mistake.
was it this morning? It's in the dishwasher.
Yeah, no.
It doesn't fit.
It doesn't fit.
So the thing that spins around on
Doesn't
top,
spin.
it stops it. The dishes don't come clean. So now nothing's clean.
I had a kid fill it quarter full and then run it.
Yeah.
We ended up running ours like 3 times a day, and I'm not kidding.
So you could do a quick rinse, you could do different things.
Yeah.
But if I knew I was going to have a lot of dishes later, and I had a half a dishwasher, I'd probably run the quick thing
Yeah.
now just to get it empty for later.
She doesn't know about that because she just closes the door and she's like, She just fast
I'm
as she can,
busy.
pushing the button. She's too busy.
I'm busy with bigger things. Mike says, I am not OCD, but when I come home and start straightening up, picking up, my wife feels that I'm telling her to clean it up. And I never said a word.
Yeah, you guys probably should have a discussion on this and say, when I come home and I see the dishwasher look like there was a 4-car pile up in there, I just feel like it's not very efficient, and I just want to make sure that the dishes are clean for the family. It has
Sarah?
nothing to do with you.
Understands how Mike's wife feels. Daniel Fleming, thank you. Use paper plates. That's what we do. But we got pots. That's what
If
we
you
do.
do that,
straight
Al
up.
Gore is going to cry, so don't do that.
Straight up, I do that.
No wonder Linda's so stressed out.
He's learned, like, he doesn't even learn. Now, folding is his battle. Like, he's like, no, that's not how you fold. Because his mama taught him how to fold.
Do you fold like this? Here, let's see if this is how you fold.
I fold my own clothes. I don't let anybody fold.
This is what you do, right?
Yes.
It doesn't matter!
Nothing
no.
fits in the drawers anymore.
I actually fold, but I used to take the shirts and fold them symmetrically.
So you just kind of go like this. You have to, they'll see it. You just
Oh my
kind of go.
No. See, you're not listening.
Pretty close.
Oh my goodness.
So my shirts in my closet are color coordinated.
Wow.
I have golf shirts. I
Not
have
Ryan at all.
quarter zips. I have suits, sport coats.
I wish you would have told me this. I would have gone in your closet when you weren't looking and messed it all up. I would have
Then I
just
have
moved
shirts.
them all over the
I start
place.
with white, blue, oddities,
Wow.
and then shirts that you won't wear with a suit.
Were you like that when you were younger?
No. This was the Army. When I got home from the Army, my parents said, "What really happened there?"
Wow.
And are you okay?
Ooh, I got one kid. I want to send Elijah to the army.
You should-
If he comes back for real different like that, whew, can you imagine?
I came back, people from college didn't even recognize me. I put on, most
Wow.
people lost weight in basic training. I put on 35 pounds.
Wow, you were loving those MREs.
No, it was, I probably had 2% body fat when I came home.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
You,
In good shape.
it's very difficult to get fat in basic training, Brad.
Yeah,
In fact,
well,
it's
It's
impossible.
one of the reasons I'm so ripped. So she's packing up, which means I think we need to go.
Let's go. Let's get out
Wow.
of here.
Okay.
You were over there with your purse. And
I know.
She
was like,
probably
wow,
is going to
okay.
go home and load the dishwasher.
Well, it
No,
won't take long.
I
I'll
don't
tell you
wash
that.
dishes. The kids do.
Will you do one thing for us? Just if we asked you a favor,
Okay.
and it was within your power to do it, you would
Yes.
want to do it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Okay, so I have a favor to ask of you. Will you go home today or
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow or just before next Thursday and just load the dishwasher once, okay? Perfectly, correctly. Just once.
Okay, what's the definition of correct?
Well, like the
How it's designed.
the dishes. So I like to do this for ease of unload because I unload the dishwasher usually at 4:50 in the morning, and I'm trying to get to my Bible to
You
do
don't
my.
even do that.
So I got big dishes, then I got little dishes because I could like pile them all up, and put them up, and then I got cups up here. And maybe a pot down there, but a lot of times I wash the pot by hand just because it takes up so much
It
space.
depends on the pot and how many things you have.
Yeah,
but
and what you cooked in it.
Yeah,
you know,
I do
whereas,
that.
like if you did shrimp in there, it's going through the dishwasher.
Yeah, you want to get sanitized
Um,
and everything. Uh-huh.
Just once. Will you,
For
if
what?
I asked that of you, would you do it once?
I'll do it, and then I'll take a picture and send it.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna load the dishwasher like I had a partial lobotomy. Okay, and I'm gonna take a picture of it.
Okay, good.
All right.
Only a partial though. It would be hard to do it. I don't know if you can. I don't know if I could do it.
Probably what I'll do is I'm gonna take a picture of it and then rearrange it. But I'm gonna let it go through. I'm gonna let it cycle.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Do we have an agreement?
Yes, we have an agreement.
And then keep listening carefully. One of my favorite things about her is that she'll quietly say about lots of things. I don't do that. Like the trash, the dishwasher.
I don't do that.
Like, what does she do? What does she do?
I don't make my
I
wife
delegate.
do
No, seriously. I am the manager of my home, so I make sure the trash is taken out. I make sure the dishes
Oh, do you
are
bake
done.
cookies? I don't do that. I don't have time for
I
that.
make
You
sure
do
they
baking? I
bake
don't
the
bake.
cookies. No, yeah, that you need somebody.
What'd you
in
make for dinner?
charge.
I don't do that.
What?
I go over to
What
your
do
house.
you do?
I go over to your house. Oh, this is so good. Thanks for making it, Janelle. I didn't make that. My
Yeah.
mom made that. I didn't make that.
So, one of the things that
Oh,
she's doing
my
though
goodness.
is she's teaching her boys and her kids responsibility. And I think
What's she gonna do when they all leave?
Make
She's gonna be taking out the garbage, right?
No, I'm not, because Len's very passionate about men. Women don't take the trash out.
I agree with him.
You are awesome. Thank you.
I don't make my wife take out.
That's right.
I once drew a map for my family to the trash can just in case they didn't realize where we kept it. Because I'd come home and the trash is piled up. I'm like, there's a chance that they don't know where we keep the trash cans. I should draw them a map.
Wow,
it didn't go over really well. I'm just going to say,
hilarious.
I've never drawn another map like that again. I might have drawn a map to the vacuum cleaner once, just in case people didn't know where we kept it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. Welcome to my life.
So I'll grow in that area.
So you're going to do it, though. And I'm going to do it.
Marcy, yes, I'm going to do it. And Marcy agrees. Amen, Janelle. If it's done by someone else, she agrees.
One of my very favorite
Make
Janelle
Brian
stories.
do it.
Last fall, she was like, Len and the boys were over at my in-laws' house, and they all day they were out there raking.
All of them, yeah.
Rake. I was like, what were you doing? And she goes, I was inside making dinner, getting everything ready. I go, what'd you make? She goes, I ordered pizza.
Domino's. Yeah. I made sure everything was done.
When I was first married, we went to my wife's grandfather's house in Johnstown. And it was Thanksgiving, so we did Thanksgiving there. And then the next day, there was a Clint Eastwood marathon.
Oh, yeah.
Movie marathon. My father-in-law, her grandfather, and I sat there for like 11 hours and watched Clint Eastwood movies while we got served.
Ooh,
And
nice.
as we're driving
There
home,
it
my
is.
wife said, I didn't think that you would just sit there for that long and watch movies while we served you. I said, well, what'd you think I was
Honey, I was spending time with your dad.
My-
Don't women like that?
It's never happened again.
Oh, wow.
I know the look of you're going to sit there for 11 hours? No, I wasn't going to do that. I know
wasn't.
better. Yes.
Next time, I'll only be up doing stuff when you're in the room. All right, we
Bye,
got to get out of here.
guys. Peace out.
I give you a hard time today. You're still my
It's
friend.
okay. I'm still in charge at my house.
I'm just telling true
I don't
stories,
wash
though.
dishes.
I mean, it's not like I was making stuff up.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm going to admit, it's going to be really hard for me to load the dishwasher incorrectly.
Oh my goodness.
But I'm going to do it.
Wow,
I
can't believe
can
you guys have
guarantee
time
you,
for all that.
she will not be doing this. I've asked her for months to watch
She shook my
a
hand.
movie.
Yes.
We have
She
a
wouldn't
deal.
watch it.
Thank you.
We have a deal.
I've asked her for months to watch a movie. She asked me to watch a show. I watched the whole thing.
Would you
Because it
watch-
Whole
was good. Because it was good.
What did you ask me to watch and I did?
Hold on. The Last Dance, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I watched the whole
Awesome.
series.
Really good. You got
And then she'd never seen the classic 80s film starring Edward James Olmos, Stand and Deliver. Classic 80s film about a teacher, a bunch of Latinos doing stuff, speaking Spanish.
This is a Latino movie.
Never
Okay.
even heard of it.
She was like,
Thank
oh, I'll
you.
watch
I've
that.
never
She said,
heard
I'll
of
watch that. Hasn't watched it. It's been like 2 months.
I'm busy. I got stuff to do.
She's busy loading the dishwasher,
I
cooking
don't
that dinner
load the
while they're
dishwasher.
raking, taking out the trash, folding the laundry.
It's a lot.
Thank you.
Or wait, she doesn't do any of those.